got divorced a year and a half ago. Yeah, I got a divorce about a year and a half ago. My husband, my father, my children. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. My 2-year-old will be 3 at the end of next month. Wow. Yeah, and that really was the impetus for a lot of the changes that I've had in my life. Going through a divorce is difficult, and even more so going through a difficult marriage. Even more so is more difficult. And that it's funny because I was kind of in a place of brokenness within the marriage. Self-esteem. Just trying to make something work that's broken. It's like irreparably broken, but you're trying, grasping and trying to make it work.
So you felt you was only making it work, or?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, and in no way trying to throw anybody under the bus. Right. I didn't feel like the other party was trying to make it work without going into any major details. Right. But in that process of trying to make it work, I felt like a little poodle, just kind of jumping, like doing little tricks, and jumping through hoops, and really kind of morphing into someone who wasn't really me, but trying to appease a situation and trying to hold something together. Wow. And feeling like, well, you the exact way you are, your natural self, is not sufficient to do that. So you need to figure out what you need to do in order to keep your family together.
Wow. So basically what you're saying is you did different things in order to hold the marriage together. Right. In order to benefit him.
Yeah. It wasn't completely altruistic. It was to benefit him. It was to benefit me because I wanted the family. I wanted the dream. I had, I didn't get the girl and the boy, but I got, the wife, the husband, and the 2 children. So for me, it was more about, it was like I wanted to keep my family unit together. And that was my biggest desire, is like to hold that family unit together. I wanted the mom and dad in the same household, cook dinner, the whole story. The whole Leave It to Beaver. Yeah. I grew up on all that stuff.
Wow. So what happened to make the story, break apart or close in that chapter?
Okay. Well, we got divorced or separated the day after our 2-year anniversary. Okay. And we were in Miami, and after the separation happened, I, for a time, this was so crazy. It seems so much longer. It so much longer. I was like, I was at home. I would come home, and open my cup of wine. Okay. Have a couple glasses and maybe finish the bottle. Right. And I was like, no, this isn't a good way to deal with it. But literally, it didn't last that long because one of my friends, we're good friends now. We were casual acquaintances. Now her name is Matisha Wiggins. Okay. She had posted on Facebook that she had did this challenge for October where she ran 2 miles a day every day for 30 days. Okay. Or actually for a full month. Okay. Oh no, it's 30 days. But yeah, 30 days. Okay. So when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's cool. So I mentioned it, and I was like, I want to do that. And I started that November 1st. So again, like I said, I got separated on October 24th. I started this 2-run-a-day challenge a week later. Wow. Because I was like, you know what, you need to find an outlet. Now at the time,
where it changed, I'm not exactly sure, because Simon is the one that filed, but it mostly started to change. Where I noticed it started changing was after the show, after we started filming the show. I don't think it was the show's fault or anything, but I mean, we weren't even on there like that, for the show to be the ruin of our marriage. But I don't know. It seems as though other things were going on that I didn't necessarily know about. So
okay.
I'm still kind of lost on that part. I don't necessarily have the answers. When it came to my marriage, like most women, I was very tenacious. I worked damn hard to keep my marriage. And I don't know who I was married to. I can't. I really thought that I knew my husband, and I knew where, I had a plan, you know? I had a plan for our family and where we were going. And, you know, things got a little bumpy, and it wasn't the first time we experienced some bumps. And when it did, I don't know, it's just like he gave up. It was like he gave up.
Can you say, I, Fallon, in my heart of hearts, did everything that I could to save my marriage? Or do you look back and you're like, well, maybe I could have done this a little bit differently. Maybe I did this wrong.
No, I believe I did the best that I could. I did. I can go down the list of all the things that I tried, you know, to make sure that my husband was happy and that I was happy at the same time.
Yeah, that's important too.
Right. And that the children were happy. Women, we hold a lot of responsibility. We hold a lot, and I don't even think I came up for air until Simon and I had separated.